Well, any deal, for it to work, Ukrainians need to agree to this. That is very clear. And when we look at this whole process, then it's not really sure. They are talking, but what is this deal really? I think right now the most important thing is that the Putin doesn't really want peace. So I think we should put the efforts there that they would want peace.
Can I, just before I turn to you, say, why do you say that? Because President Trump says that they had a very warm and long conversation, that he felt that President Putin did want to go into negotiations. Why do you think that he does not want peace?
Very simple reason. This night, Russia was bombing nuclear station in Ukraine. So if he wants peace, he could, just simply stop bombing Ukraine. I mean, that is as simple as that. But he's not doing that. So,
just to further that, Vice President JD Vance delivered a pretty tough speech, should we say, to Europe. Pretty much scolded Europe. I mean, that's what I'm thinking because I saw it and I heard some reaction from Europeans. Didn't much mention in his speech Ukraine, but did talk a lot about your internal politics and essentially said that the biggest threat he saw was European internal politics, that you're not listening to your people and therefore we have this big problem and this big weakness. What's your reaction to that?
When we meet in person, then we have very good and frank discussions. U.S. is our great ally, and they are also saying that they keep or they remain our great ally. When listening to that speech, it seems like they try to pick a fight with us, but we don't want to fight with our friends. We have other threats coming from outside, and I think in domestic politics we have all kinds of issues, and we are settling those ourselves. But we need to work with our allies with the bigger threats that there are in the world, that we have together with the United States regarding Russia attacking Ukraine, or the international order really not functioning, other aggressors in the world having appetite for their neighbors' countries, critical raw materials, the protection of these. I mean, there are so many issues that we can work on and will work on.
But while the Trump administration is very concerned with European security and believes that we can come to a reasonable settlement between Russia and Ukraine, and we also believe that it's important in the coming years for Europe to step up in a big way to provide for its own defense, the threat that I worry the most about vis-a-vis Europe is not Russia, it's not China, it's not any other external actor. And what I worry about is the threat from within, the retreat of Europe from some of its most fundamental values, values shared with the United States of America.